Let's bring in Congresswoman Barbara Lee, Democrat of California and a member of the House Appropriations Committee and the House Budget Committee. Congresswoman, good to see you again. It was good to run into you yesterday evening at the studio. What is your take on the president's tax cuts, I'm going to call it?
First of all, it's a non-starter for me. The president's tax cuts really, quite frankly, are irrelevant at this point because he hasn't released his tax returns. And unless he does that, how will we know how he stands to gain from this? From what we've seen from that one-page sheet, it will line the pockets of his friends, millionaires and billionaires. And of course, who's going to pay for that? The most vulnerable, working men and women, the middle class. So in no way do I even want to think about this tax plan until we see his income tax returns.
All right, let's talk about the other big thing going on. Somewhere around you, probably not involving you, is a health care negotiation that is going to try and get the Freedom Caucus to sign off on a health care bill. This is a health care bill that the last time they floated had about a 17% approval rating, and now they're taking out some of the good parts of it that were left. What's your sense of what happens next?
Well, first, the health care bill that they wrote has been really a bill that would make everyone sicker again, the country sicker again, and it would really destroy the health gains that we have made under the Affordable Care Act. This just double downs on how bad it is. This makes a bad bill worse. And for the life of me, I can't see how they could be this cruel. Here they would deny emergency care to pregnant women. People in West Virginia stand to lose. They would deny mental health services. They would deny all of the essential benefits that people need to stay healthy and to stay well and to stay alive. So it's a shame and disgrace. It's immoral, and it's hard to believe anyone could vote for such a mean-spirited bill.
All right, we have not resolved whether or not there's going to be a shutdown. Most of the betting money is that there won't be, but there's still some chance. And a short time ago, the president tweeted, quote, "What's more important, rebuilding our military or bailing out insurance companies? Ask the Democrats." How do you respond to that? He is saying that calling for those continued Obamacare subsidies to the insurance companies is bailing out insurance companies, and that's what Democrats are supporting. Why?
You know what, I hope the president doesn't know what he's talking about, because people deserve health care. 24 million Americans stand to lose if their health care moves forward. And plus, they run the show. They have the House, the Senate, and the White House. And so any talk of a shutdown, you know, really goes directly back to what disarray they're in and how they're conducting business, which is in total chaos and total disarray. And hopefully they'll come to see the light very soon, because the American public deserves more and better.
What do you think is going to happen? What's your guessing on what's going to happen this weekend? Are we going to get a continuing resolution to keep Congress in business, or are we going to have a shutdown?
It's really hard to know. Again, they run the show. You know, you hear one thing 1 hour, something the next hour. Once again, you know, they cannot bring forward a health care bill that's going to destroy health care for 24 million people. And if that's part of the deal, you know, I don't think they can move forward on this. But again, we'll have to wait and see. You know, it's 1 hour it's this, another hour it's that. You know, but again, they have the House, the Senate, and the White House. And so let's see what they do. But I don't think many of us will support their overall plan.
Congresswoman Barbara Lee of California, good to talk to you. Thank you for being with me.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me, or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.